What's going on, everybody? It is I, the one, the old Shogun Death, from the Mega Retro Bros, and this is the Brutal Bit Brothers podcast. I've got my awesome friend Nintenjoel here.
What is going on, everybody? Cheers to my buddy Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Drinking some good beers right now, and yeah, ready for another podcast. How are you folks doing?
Yeah. This is
And how
awesome.
are you doing, Tim?
Dude, I am doing fantastic.
That is awesome.
Just great. How are you doing, man?
I am actually doing quite well. So much better than last week. I had a few good things happen this weekend, and just happier guy just because cool things happened, and yeah, pretty stoked about it. So yeah, what's going on with this podcast? We've got topics, got things to talk about. Yeah, but I think you're gonna be the one to introduce the topic
yes,
for
sir. I've got some awesome topics for you, Joel, this week.
Right on.
This week we're over here on Nintenjoel's channel, so be sure to go watch the first video too for some awesome good stuff. But let's get into this. Let's get into these topics.
Yes.
All right, Joel. So when we're talking about RPGs, when it comes to grinding, do you love it? Do you hate it? Is there a certain way that you have to do it? How do you feel about it?
RPGs are a subject I love to talk about, that's for sure.
Well, duh, me and you both, brother.
I love RPGs for sure. That's like my favorite genre of games ever. So, yeah, I mean, you kind of have to like grinding. I mean, I guess you don't have to. I guess there are newer generation gamers out there that didn't have to even deal with that shit. But,
no, they didn't. Not at all.
Yeah. But to give you an example of how much I like grinding, short example, I play Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest, the first one, pretty much every year or two, and I know a lot of people can't even get half an hour into that game because you really can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere for a half hour, and that's after you've explored the castle and the town. You know, first you've got a half hour of exploring the castle and the town, and then you've got a half hour of grinding. But the thing is, you know, with Dragon Warrior, it's a good example of a game if you just buckle down and you get to it and you do a half hour of grinding, it's worth it, and you will have a much easier time with the rest of the game. You won't have to grind as much if you just buckle down and do it for a while. So I guess as far as do I do it a specific way, I'd like you to explain what you mean to the audience, because I know there is a way that you specifically do it. For me, I think
there is.
Yeah. For me, I think Dragon Warrior is probably the only one that I'm like pretty insistent on grinding on those first four. You know, I'm pretty insistent, especially Dragon Warrior 1. Like, I don't even try to go anywhere. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna kill slimes and drakkies for, you know, a half hour to an hour and just commit to it. And then the rest of the game goes very fast and smooth. You do have to do some grinding, but it's way faster and way smoother if you just get it done. So, but yeah, I want people to hear your unique take on grinding, and let's get to this.
Okay, so it all started a long time ago when I was a child, and I loved RPGs. Of course, it's my fucking favorite genre as well, and
that's so awesome.
So I would rush the game, basically. I would I wouldn't grind at all. I would just, if I had to battle, I had to battle. But I would just continuously rush and try to figure out the story more and more, just push on the story, that I'd get to a point where I would die, and I couldn't beat bosses, and I did suck, and then I'd have to sit there and grind forever. And sit there and grind and fucking grind, and then I'd get burnt out on the fucking game. So I came up with a solution for this. And you guys at home, you could use a solution if you like to, if you actually have issues with grinding, because I don't mind grinding, but the way that I was grinding was not the right way. So in adulthood, I figured this equation out in my head somehow. It's not that hard, but so what I do is when I can actually have my character, I'm in control of my character. Right when I can go grind, I go grind to level 10. No matter what. No matter what game it is, no matter what fucking at all, I go grind to level 10 before I progress into the game. So no story,
no nothing, you're just like straight to grinding.
Straight to grinding. I grind to level 10, I progress in the story. After level 10, the dungeon, the cave, the what the fuck ever. When I get to the next town, I grind to level 20.
Jesus Christ, that's dedication.
And after I'm done with level 20, I press on and I go whoop the game's ass. Because by that time, I'm strong enough, I have the items, I have the armor, I have the correct equipment, and I have a whole bunch of fucking money. And
that's one thing with the one thing with grinding in the beginning of games is trying to get the fucking money, man.
Oh, dude, so much money. So I'm already at level 20 by the I hit the second town. So that's my unique way of doing it. Do I love it? Yes, I love it. I love grinding now. I didn't as a child, but I do love it now.
That's funny. Well, it's probably almost like a challenge too, just to get it done and.
Oh, absolutely, and it does work quicker to beat games faster as well. For me, to beat an RPG faster.
That makes sense. However, at the same time, I have to wonder if there is a downfall to this. And my thought on that is, are you overpowered for much of the game?
Basically, through the beginning, yeah, you're totally overpowered. But it evens itself out eventually.
Right.
But
I figured it would even itself out eventually, but it seems like
definitely
at the beginning you'd be super, super overpowered.
Oh, dude, it's boring. You are overpowered, but you're still getting the storyline. You're still getting everything, and you're preparing for the end. I mean, really, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, but actually, it's probably good on some games that are a little more difficult. Trying to think of an RPG that's difficult. The one that comes to mind is the one you really can't do that with, and that's Seventh Saga. Because the enemies drop less experience as you get stronger, which is genius, in my opinion. But at the same time, it made that game very difficult.
And right, that does suck.
I've yet to beat it, even though I haven't love Seventh Saga. Yeah, it's a great game.
I don't even have a physical copy of it.
Oh, you don't have Seventh Saga?
No, bro.
Well, I'll have to try to find you a copy of that. So yeah, that's a unique take on it for sure. I might actually try that one time. I could see that being good I could see that being good on a difficult game, but then I could see that not being good on a game like what I just beat, Front Mission on Super Famicom. I was
right.
I don't know if I was just a badass at upgrading my mechs or what, but I stomped that game. Like I just
I remember you talking to me about it, man.
Yeah,
I remember you telling me about how awesome that is.
Yeah, every battle I was losing like maybe one mech, and it was like, and there's no permanent death to that game, so I was losing like maybe a mech, and like I'd use my, there's like a vehicle that you have that can like supply items to your troops.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, but I didn't use him very much. He couldn't really travel over a lot of terrain, so I'd use him as like target fodder. Like I'd put him in front of guys. And use him. Yeah, I'd use him almost as a human shield.
Hey, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. So I either had really good tactics in that game, or that game is really easy, or I just upgraded my mechs correctly all the time. But that game is kind of easy, and so therefore I think grinding on that one, or certain easier ones, probably is not necessary.
That's true. Yeah. Just give it a shot. Just do it. Just do the level 10 once. You don't have to go through the 20 one. Just do the level 10 once.
Yeah, you know what?
It doesn't take that long. It really doesn't take that long.
Yeah, I think I might try that on like a Shin Megami Tensei game. Those tend to be a little harder.
All right, sweet. So let's get into the next topic. This one's actually a pretty fun one. I've been thinking about this topic all week. I couldn't wait to freaking ask you this topic because it's just so much fun. Especially one of the games that I picked up this week. So, what are some games or genres that you love but completely suck at?
Genres that I love but I suck at?
Yeah, games or genres that you love to play them, but you fucking suck at them.
Oh man, I know so many. Jessica just raised her hand. I'm actually curious. Did you have one?
Shooters, aerial shooters.
Oh, she knows. Yeah, she knows me very well. Shooters, shoot 'em ups.
Yeah.
Shoot 'em ups for me are something that I never got good at because as a kid I really never saw the value in shooters. I felt like they were all the same. I mean, that's coming from an RPG guy. Like they're all the same.
Right. Exactly. Right. Just like a car or a racetrack.
Yeah,
car people,
racing
fucking
games.
Racing games. People are like, oh my god, they just came out. I'm like, okay, man, that's cool.
Yeah, the new Gran Turismo came out. You're just like, it looks just like the last one.
It looks like Need for Speed. So what?
Yeah, that's funny you mentioned that. Need for Speed 3 is one of my favorite racing games of all time, and I don't like racing games.
Need for Speed Underground.
Yeah, that one's good too.
That's the only one I like.
Yeah, right on. You should try Hot Pursuit on PlayStation. It's really fun. Anyways, what was the topic?
The topic was
genres. Okay, so
games
I love shooters
or genres that you love but completely suck at.
Yeah, I suck at shooters. I'm better at overhead shooters than I am vertical shooters. I mean, that's the same thing. I'm better at overhead/vertical shooters than I am at horizontal shooters.
Okay.
Yeah, horizontal shooters, side scrollers, whatever you want to call them, I fucking suck at because generally you have to avoid.
Hard. They're fucking
hard. You have to
hard.
avoid obstacles and you have to avoid enemies.
Yeah, they're hard as shit. I've beat a few, but it's hard too. Very hard.
I just recently beat my first shooter. That sounds so funny, but
wow.
I suck. Yeah, I suck at them, and it was on a ridiculously easy mode. It was Strikers 1945, which is a great game, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Freaking awesome game.
Yeah, got any other stuff that you suck at that you love?
Jeez. You know, I used to be really good at like Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah.
Specifically, I fucking love Mortal Kombat 3, and I love even more Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay.
And I lost my
nice.
I lost my touch. I suck at it. But what about you?
My biggest one out of everything is fighters in general. I love fucking fighters. I love them. I'm wearing a Capcom shirt currently because in lieu of Ultra Street Fighter 2 coming out on the Nintendo Switch, I've been playing the shit out of it. Yes, I've already beaten it, but I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at all fighters. I love Mortal Kombat. I love Street Fighters. Mortal Kombat X is so much fucking fun. It came on the new gen consoles. It's so good.
Yeah. But it looks good.
It's a great game, dude. And
it looks good.
Just fighters. I get my ass whipped all the time by people, but I love the game. I like to play them. They're so much fun. It's fun to play with other people, but I just suck at them.
I suck at fighters too. If I wasn't talking about overhead, or if I wasn't talking about shooters, I'd be talking about fighters because I suck. I suck at fighters, which is funny. I'm okay at beat 'em ups, but fighters, no, I suck at.
Dude, I'm fucking awesome at beat 'em ups.
Nice, yeah, but it's different mechanics. It really is. It really is. Pulling off moves, and it's just it's a lot of memorization. It's a lot of memorization with your hands. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, dude, definitely. Definitely.
It's like playing a shooter. You have to almost zone out to achieve greatness and be able to like push through.
Yes,
you know what I mean? With a fighter.
Yes, totally. You have to zone out. It's crazy.
But unlike you, I do not love fighters because I suck so bad at them. It's like playing basketball. Like I'm 5'8", man. It's not. I'm 5'8", and I suck at basketball. There's no way I'm gonna love basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I understand that. I'm 5'8" myself, and I'm not good at dribbling a basketball. I can shoot basketballs all day. Can I dribble them? No.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So.
All right. So next up, these ones are these. Yeah, thanks, man. These ones are gonna be. What's up?
Sorry, man. Sorry to interrupt, but I was going to ask if maybe you had a non-gaming topic on there because.
I do. I do have plenty of non-gaming topics. I'm just going through the list, brother. So the next two topics are going to be kind of quick. Nothing too crazy. It's going to be talking about some beers right now. Just basically, what is your favorite beer currently, right now?
That's an incredible topic for an incredible timing. No joke, folks. This is not scripted. I am drinking one of my favorite beers right fucking now.
Absolutely, yes.
my buddy Kevin came over last night, and he just bought a ton of beer. He just wanted to have a good time, and he was like, "No, just pick out some beers." And I could not pass on, and the can is sitting right here. I swear to God, this is not scripted. I was planning on talking about this beer, but I had no idea you're gonna bring. I had no idea you're gonna bring that up. Here we go. I'm showing the can right now. Fort George Cavatica Stout. This is not a summertime beer, but I guess it's cold enough that I could still get away with it.
All right.
It's beautiful, man. Here's what it looks like in a glass. It's super dark. It's rich, and not much of a head. You know, it's a strong stout. I mean, it's not gonna have much of a head, and it's creamy. It's beautiful. It's distributed only in the Pacific Northwest, Astoria, Oregon. Yes, I mean, this is like what I live for. It is the most beautiful
Hell
stout.
yeah, man! That is sick as fuck.
8.8%. Yeah, I can't believe you asked me that today. It's so rad.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I don't know if it's my favorite, like absolute favorite ever, but right now it's like seriously.
No, that was the question. What's your favorite right now?
Oh, there you go.
Not
there
ever.
You go. and I'm lucky enough that this is so freaking weird. The Safeway up here in my tiny little town has the craziest beer selection, and they always have 4-packs of Cavanica Stout, and it makes me a very happy guy. So cheers to you, sir.
Cheers, man.
And cheers to Kevin for giving me my favorite beer.
Cheers,
man,
Kevin.
It was a good time. It was a good time yesterday, man. We had so much fun. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later when I get into my topic. But it is your turn, sir. Your favorite beer. I know. I know you are not drinking your favorite beer right now.
I am not.
Because you had something tragic happen to you yesterday.
I did, man. I did. It sucked. I went to the Ballast Point takeover at a local tap house here. I want to get into that a little bit later too, but I did actually play the fucking Sarah McLachlan fucking music and stuff and be sad and I dropped a fucking growler, man. I dropped a growler of watermelon Dorado. And it was so perfect, and I'd been drinking them all night and trying the beers, and I just dropped it, man. It slipped right the fuck out of my hand in my garage.
God, and
it was gone.
Oh my God.
Gone with the wind. Gone forever.
Fuck.
But
how much did you swear?
Dude, I don't know. Way more than I usually do, so times how I usually talk by like 1,000. But
man, I am familiar with that beer. I am very familiar with that beer. Heartburn City for me, and I don't get heartburn much anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
But man, I did not expect it to be so good.
10%, it creeps up on you. Trust me, it creeps the fuck up on you.
It is a beautiful beer, and a lot of people don't like. I love that we're talking about a different subject.
Oh, absolutely.
I know a lot of people don't like Ballast Point right now. There is a reason. There is maybe even a fairly good reason. I'm not sure if you are aware, but they got bought out by Anheuser-Busch.
Right.
And yeah, their prices have skyrocketed. They haven't changed their beer. They haven't changed their formula, as far as I can tell. Their packaging
everything's staying the same currently.
Yeah, their packaging is still the same. It's still owned and operated by the same. I think the individual buildings are owned and operated by the same people, but it's actually.
Oh, they will be. Yeah, it's just going to be a different owner.
By Anheuser, and that's actually a good thing for the company. I mean, you know.
Hey, I'm going to get off camera for a second. I'm going to go off camera.
Okay.
Keep talking, brother.
Okay, cool. Because of the fact that they got bought by Anheuser-Busch means that they have a wider distribution route. I mean, look at it. The fact that Tim can get a freaking beer in Virginia and I can get a beer in Oregon, the same beer.
Exactly.
That goes to show that it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing.
It's not a good thing with price, that's for sure, because I have noticed the Ballast Point, at least over here, has gotten incredibly high priced.
The prices are been staying the same here. I haven't seen a change at all. It's been expensive. It's always expensive.
$16 for a 6-pack of grapefruit Sculpin.
What? No, it's not. It's not like that here.
Yeah, and I mean our beers, which we have a plenty up here, you know, they're generally $10 a 6-pack, 8, 9, 10. You know, depends on what it is.
I can go get grapefruit Sculpin for on a good day because it goes on sale too for $9.99.
Yeah, actually, it happens to be on sale right now.
But when it's not on sale, when it's not on sale, it's I think it's only $12.99.
Yeah, that's how much it is on sale right now. It's like $12. So, you know, I can't can't encourage that. But at the same time, there's this store I go to in Corvallis that has they do everything priced individually with beers, and they have like empty 6-pack boxes.
Oh yeah, dude, that's the way. Yeah, that's exactly how my local grocery store does it, and the tap house that I went to, they do that. They do that shit too.
Oh, nice, that's badass. So,
it's perfect,
so they do that, and they have like no joke. There's got to be. Last time I was there was over a dozen of the Ballast Points, and man, have you tried Barmy yet? Barmy?
No.
It is a honey apricot ale, and it is 12% and it is delicious.
Wow. They didn't even have it. They fucking didn't even have it at the takeover. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I didn't see that at all.
Every time I go to University Market, I'm like, dude, Barmy. But it's funny, you got something that I can't get. Watermelon Dorado is, like I said, a beer I'm familiar with. I've had it a few times and like it. I can't get it here anymore. They say it's like more of a summer thing, so I think maybe later on in summer.
Oh my god, that's why it was so perfect yesterday, man, because it was so hot. They had music. Everybody was having a good time. I was sweating my balls off. It was great. But I was just drinking on that. But they actually sell it at my Naval Exchange on the daily. That's always there. Watermelon Dorado is always there.
Yeah, for some reason, Watermelon Dorado seems to be one that like disappears for a while and then it comes back.
Literally, it's there constantly, but you're gonna pay for it there though. It's $14.99.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Have you tried the? Let's see. Have you tried like the Commodore? I think that's the one that.
All the crazy different ones. The oatmeal raisin Commodore is fucking on point.
That's the one I was thinking of. That's
it's on point. I tried it yesterday too. So good.
There's a bunch of good ones from Ballast Point. Therefore, I can't hate that. I can't hate their company. You know, it's not their fault that they want to make more money and have a wider distribution. Like,
there's not an issue with that. I don't see a problem here.
Exactly.
Have you tried their Red Velvet Stout?
I have not. I saw that somewhere, and I wanted to get it, or I saw it online or something, and it was just like, Jesus, but no, I haven't gotten it yet. So,
dude, it is good. It will throw you off though, because
is it very desserty?
Yes.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah. But you think stout, but you're looking at it and you're like, what? You look at your glass and you're like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, this looks like I'm drinking fruit punch.
Crazy.
It's a stout, man, and it's real. But it will throw you off. Your glass will throw you the fuck off.
Crazy. I've had a few beers like that where they just totally throw you off. One was actually, was it cookie dough? There was a cookie dough beer. That one was very unusual and very light in color, and I just did not expect it. Because, it came in a brown bottle.
Absolutely.
And I'm thinking cookie dough. I'm thinking it's going to be a stout or a porter, and I didn't really read it very close, and it ended up being like a fucking ale or something like that, and I was like, what? But it actually had a lot of flavor in it. The one that was really crazy was at a tap place in Southern Oregon. They had a creme brulee stout.
Yum.
And it was like fucking like 10.5%. I don't remember who the brewer was. I'm not even positive that's how much the percent was, but it was high. It was like really high. But it was like fucking drinking a dessert, man. Like it took me 3 sessions to drink a 32-ounce growler. Yeah.
Okay.
It was like drinking a cup of like I can't even compare it to anything. It was just like an entire dessert plus a freaking heavy stout like mixed together. It was just like, whoa.
That's how I like my dessert. That's how I like my dessert right there when it comes in alcohol form.
Well, these non-beer drinkers are probably getting bored. Should we change the subject?
No, we shouldn't, because I got one more to ask you.
Shit. All right,
it's so simple though, but sorry, non-beer drinkers, but what's the worst beer ever? Worst beer you've ever had? Worst beer that's ever touched them beautiful Nintenjoel lips.
Well, I'm assuming we're not really talking about like commercial beers here.
No.
Okay.
No, we're not talking about domestic. We're not talking about fucking anything like that.
Okay, because I would say Miller. Miller is like my fucking poison. Like I will, like if there's a party and there's fucking Miller, and there's nothing else to drink, I will fucking be sober. Like, just no.
So you hate this can that I'm holding up right now.
Yeah, Miller Genuine Draft is like my worst.
Oh, MGD is so gross. I'm just drinking Miller Lite.
Yeah, MGD is just bad.
Okay,
but as far as like beers that are supposed to be fucking good,
exactly. Yes.
Man, everybody knows. And actually, holy shit! Another coincidence. I'm holding a Rogue glass right now, which I'm drinking my Cavatica Stout out of right now, and Rogue is well known. They're from Oregon, and
right.
Distributed. Do you get Rogue beers there?
Yes, we do, son.
Yep. You guys probably get Dead Guy, I'm sure.
Of course, we get Dead Guy Ale.
Yeah. They don't impress me. They don't. I hate to say, there's so many good breweries that are from around here. I've got Ninkasi around here. I've got fucking Fort George right here. I've got, there's Mazama right down the street. There's so many good breweries, and Rogue is just middle of the road. They've been around a long time, which to me seems to be part of the reason they're so well known. And also because their beers are like, it's like the high class beer. Like, it's the high class, like, hippie neckbeard fucking. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of the. I'm trying to think of the term here.
Fucking hipster.
Yes, hipster. It's like the hipster fucking beer around here, and it's like, oh yeah, we should be proud of Rogue, but it's like, God, Dead Guy's not good. I don't like Dead Guy. I'm not a fan. I have a growler that I keep changing that glows in the dark. It's pretty badass. But Dead Guy I'm not a fan of, and I've had a few others that I'm just not a fan of. And I gotta tell you, one of the things that turned me off the most is a well-known company around here, Harry and David. They fucking put out shit all around the world.
Oh God.
They have, chocolates and fruits and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to their actual store, they do carry a few microbrews. And one time I went in there and they had a Rogue. I'm trying to remember what kind of beer it was. It's some kind of ale, maybe a red ale, something like that. I could be completely off base. It doesn't even matter. It was some kind of beer with Chipotle in it, and I was like,
what?
Okay, Chipotle in a beer. That sounds
I'm intrigued.
Very interesting. And I thought maybe
I would try that.
Yeah, I would try it too. Exactly. That's what I did. I was just like, I'm gonna buy this $7 beer, and we're gonna see if these flavors meld together because I'm imagining something cool.
Right.
I'm imagining
of course.
Heat in the back of my throat and a good chili flavor mixed with
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know. I just pictured something other than what it was. I opened that fucker up, gave her a sniff, and was like, huh, okay. Just like, all right. And so I proceed to pour it, and I get a real good nose on it from the glass, and I'm just like, Jesus, what? I fucking take a drink of it, and it's just like an ale. It's like a beer, some kind of unidentifiable beer, because it fucking tastes like somebody literally took their glass of beer and was just like, this is going to be a good idea, grabbed a handful of dirt and just chucked it in their glass.
Oh, like, God.
It tasted like beer and dirt. I was like, really? Fucking paid $7 for this shit, and this is fucking trash. It was
wow.
So bad. I mean, it was just a hideous combination, and I lost respect for Rogue then, and I remember drinking a couple more after that, and seeing their prices just skyrocket. The fucking peanut butter, what was it? There's like a peanut butter banana beer that they made, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm actually going to try that. Fucking $12 for a 22. I was like, fuck that.
Wow.
Yeah, nice pink bottle. Not buying it. See ya.
Wow.
Yeah, so those guys have just gone a little overboard. What about you? Worst beer ever besides domestic?
Oh my God! Like
what is your favorite? What is your worst domestic?
Oh, my worst domestic. My worst domestic has to be fucking just. I don't know. Probably Budweiser. I don't fuck with Bud Light. I don't fuck with anything like that.
Yeah.
I stay clear away from Budweiser.
Isn't it crazy how expensive Budweiser is?
It is, but I have a garage beer. My garage beer is Miller Lite. It's not even in my garage. It's actually in my game room. Just keep that stocked to just fucking drink on when I want to. My cheap little quick beer. When I'm not trying to get fucking fancy. But
just trying to normalize.
No, when I just want to pound like fucking like 9 beers and fucking just have fun and stuff. But my beer here, it's locally here. It's actually by Devil's Backbone. And everybody goes crazy for fucking Devil's Backbone on the East Coast. They do have some good stuff. They got a lot of good products that they put out all the time. But their number one seller is the Vienna Lager. And this thing tastes like dog shit. Like, it is fucking horrible. Like, I don't even understand why they're calling it a lager at all. It compares to an ale, and it's not good. There's nothing good about it. It doesn't have a good bite to it. It's just gross. Like you said earlier, that's why I was laughing so hardcore when you were talking about that Chipotle beer, that somebody just picked up some goddamn dirt and threw it in a cup and fucking thought it was a good idea.
Yeah, just like, said, fuck yes, this will sell. Rule.
So this stuff tastes like so gross. Like literally, like there's dirt in it. Why?
That's so funny.
Why is there fucking dirt in this beer? Like it tastes like legitimately tastes like there's dirt in this beer. Like I have granules in my teeth from fucking dirt. Like what the fuck?
It was like mine had like a dusty fucking taste to it, like dust and dirt. It was just it was almost
not a good time. Not a good time.
Yeah. Wow, crazy. Fuck, that actually sounds like a interesting beer, but doesn't sound like a good beer.
Well, and they have so many other good beers too, man. Like they have their IPAs are fucking on point. They're 6 Point Bucks on fucking fire. It's awesome, man. They have good beers, but
it's funny how a company will slip up like that, and of course people are still going to drink it.
Yeah, but it's these fucking stupid hipster fucking buttholes that love this beer. It's true, man. Neckbeards wearing their scarves and fucking flip-flops and fucking wearing their rompers nowadays and doing their little fucking spinners.
Don't get me started on rompers. I don't want to get Jesus Christ. I saw
No, we're already at 34 minutes. We can't talk about rompers.
Oh Jesus, we're at 34 minutes. You know, I wonder if people would even care if we went an hour. I am surprised how good of views we got on the last one.
No,
I'm not
gonna lie. No, I think that the topics that we have right now, we could easily do an hour.
Yeah, it seems like it.
But okay, definitely.
Let's see. I have to get up from the chair here in just a second because I'm going to take my last drink of beer right now.
Alrighty. So if you're going to go do that, then I'm going to talk about the contest.
Yes, you should. And I can still hear you, so go ahead. I'm going to go pour myself a beer.
All right, guys. So if you were capable of watching our first podcast on my channel on the Mega Retro Bros, you'll understand there's a contest. There is a contest, and people will be getting stuff from myself and Joel as well. The whole thing is there's not a fucking winner yet. We told you it's gonna be kind of fucking fly by the seat of our pants and stuff. There's not a winner yet, but we want to be able to get people from Joel's channel to be able to enter as well. So if you're watching right now, you're watching on Joel's channel because this is where it's going to be posted at. So make sure that you go to our first video on my channel on the Mega Retro Bros and like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to both channels and say we suck. Say that you love us. Say that. Ask us a question. Tell us how your day was. What I don't give a shit. Fucking go fuck off if you want to, but doesn't matter. But definitely make sure that you check out the first episode of our podcast on the Mega Retro Bros. Get entered in that contest. Someone's gonna get some shit soon. So, yeah, that's about it, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they get. Considering one of my topics will reveal that I have 0 trade fodder left.
No worries.
but I will come up with something. Grab something from my collection.
I've got a little box that I'm just, throwing stuff here and there in. So
nice.
It's just going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Nice. Good times.
Nice,
so anyways,
nice.
So I've got more topics for you, Joel. I got more topics, and I know you want to hear some.
Well, let me first show off this beer real quick.
Oh, of course. Please, take your time.
Here's another good one. Changed it up quite a bit. Instead of a stout, we are going for Alameda Yellow Wolf Imperial IPA.
That
and,
sounds
I have the
sexy.
hiccups right now.
That sounds sexy.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's a 6-pack. They're generally about $10 a 6-pack. On the side it says strong hop characteristics with a smooth malty finish, which actually I've had this one very often, and that is a very good description. It does have a nice malty finish, and does have a very nice upfront like hop feel and flavor. So it's really good. And this is made in Portland, Oregon. You know, proud fucking
that's
proud
what's up.
fucking Oregonian.
Fuck so, yeah! Throwing the horns to Oregon. Throwing the horns to Oregon.
And on the side it says, with over 100 IBUs, hell yes, I love the bitter beer. With over 100 IBUs, Yellow Wolf has enough eye-popping intensity to satisfy even the most ardent hopheads. It has bright piney nose and light golden color. We suggest pairing it with sunshine. Haha, it's funny. Here I am drinking it at midnight. So.
Alright, so. Continuing on, pressing on, we're going to switch up the frickin' thing right here. We're going to talk about music now.
Okay.
These next 3 topics are about music and music alone. So when you enter the Mayan Temple, it's your choice and yours alone. Quick reference. Legend of the Hidden Temple. Anyways, so what was the very first concert that you ever attended?
Oh, shit. Damn, that's fucking funny. I was just
the very first one. Very first one ever.
This is gonna really fucking blow people's minds. I did not go to concerts as a kid. I didn't even really go to concerts as a teenager. My parents were kind of strict, and you know, if people that know me know that from 15 years old to about 17, even early 18, my life was completely up in the air. I moved many times. I was in four different high schools in my freshman year. So I didn't have time for recreation. I didn't have time to meet people. I didn't have time to do social things like that.
Damn.
So I watched Ted Banger's Balls, and
fuck yeah.
I bought tapes and I listened to them on my Walkman. And
I
showed my friends metal, and that was always a passion of mine, was showing people metal when I discovered it. And
fucking man, Matt Penfield, baby.
Fuck yeah. So anyways, first concert was actually when I was 17. Not till I was 17 did I see a concert, but boy was it a doozy.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, and it was local. That was the best part, was they came to my town.
Okay.
My town of Medford, Oregon.
All right.
Southern Oregon, you know, the people generally, it's a big town. Don't get me wrong, it's a big town, but generally people just pass through. And you know, it's like 90,000 population. So generally bands will play San Francisco and maybe Sacramento, and then they'll just go straight through to Portland.
Right.
Or vice versa if they're going south. But, you know, once in a while, you get a good band passing through Medford that will stop, and because it is a big town, and it's, you know, it's a city. So, small city, but still. So anyways, I was very surprised when I saw the flyer for the Melvins and Tool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Tool and the Melvins came to my town when I was 17. And
that's their first concert right there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was at the Medford Armory, and it was fucking so good. I remember they closed with Opiate, and the floor erupted. I mean, it was like people were literally running in circles, and there was a pit in the middle of it. I mean, it was just like, I'm getting a little misty-eyed thinking about it, man. It was fucking,
and which you should, of course.
It's a memory that just is incredible, and it was so good. I mean, they played all the hits. I was talking to Roaming Dan about this concert, no joke, today, because he's going to see Tool in concert here. I think, I don't remember exactly when, but he just found out what they just started their tour, and so he just got to see what their set list was, and so he's excited because he's like, oh shit, they're probably going to play most of these songs. And he's like, like, if they play, and I know Dan's watching right now, one of the biggest supporters, but he's like, man, I hope they play Eulogy.
He fucking loves both our channels, man. He is such a great supporter. We love you, Dan. We fucking love you, man.
Yeah, please make a comeback on YouTube. That'd be badass.
Yes, come on, man. Come back.
He's gotten some good pickups lately. He shares his pickups with me. And although not retro, very good pickups. So, yeah, please, Dan, make a comeback. That'd be awesome. But, yeah, so Tool... God, yeah, just man. An amazing band. So
that's
amazing.
My wife Adrian's. That's her favorite band.
Really?
Of all time. Absolutely.
Has she or you or any of the viewers, you might want to comment on this. If you like Tool or you know people that like Tool, check out a band called Soen. S-O-E-N. They I don't want to say they like make covers of their songs, but they emulate Tool's sound. The vocalist sounds a lot like Maynard. He even looks a lot like Maynard, in my opinion. And it's got a quite famous guitarist, James Murphy, who worked with Testament and Death, of all fucking bands. One of my favorite bands of all time. Death. Fucking rest in peace, Chuck. Chuck, rest in peace. You are eternally my... Yeah, that was the most heartbreak when a band member died, man. Just Chuck from Death dying was just tragic. So, anyways... but it's also got the drummer from, in my opinion, Opeth's highest years.
Yeah?
Yeah, Martin Lopez, who performed on... I want to say he performed on Blackwater Park and Stillwater, which is my favorite, and I think maybe the one before it, I'm not positive, but he got like... I'm not positive, I'm not going to go quoting shit, but I heard he had an addiction problem, some kind of drug problem, and that's why he's not in Opeth anymore. But Soen, S-O-E-N, you want to check them out. They sound like Tool. Show your wife. I especially recommend the song Delenda. I think it's Delenda, D-E-L-E-N-D-A.
Yeah, dude. But absolutely, I'll hit you up, man. I'll
send it to you. But I'm curious what the viewers think of that too. If you do happen to listen to that, let me know. So, Tim, your first concert ever. Please tell me it was like Tim McGraw.
No,
Brooks.
No, motherfucker. That's what I picture people. Not.
That's what I picture people listen to in your part of the world.
In fucking Kansas, where I was from. No, no, actually not. My first concert was actually fucking stupid badass. By the way. I had seen local shows and stuff. I don't count them. I'm talking about an actual concert, like at a theater, amphitheater, or something like that. Because I'd been going to little punk rock shows since I was fucking like 12. But
nice.
But I was 15 years old, and I went to Ozfest.
Oh, sweet, dude!
Ozfest was my fucking first concert ever.
Wow.
And Ozzy was still playing Ozfest.
Oh, wow. So,
dude, it was sick. I don't remember what year it was. I could do the math or whatever, but I'm drunk and I'm not going to. I was 15. And
like we're ever gonna do this podcast sober.
yeah, that's stupid. So 17 years ago, because I'm almost 32. I'll be 32 next weekend.
You young bastard.
I know, right? Yes, that baby face. Anyways, so I went to Ozfest when I was 15, and never been to a big concert before. It was awesome. And the very first band that was playing, the like we're talking like starting at like noon, was Disturbed. They were the like opener. No one knew who the fuck they were. I'd never heard Disturbed before at that point.
Oh,
I was
cool.
like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck are these people? They're awesome though. They put on a rad show. It was like, that album. And fucking,
the old monkey.
It was
the old
great,
Monkey
dude.
Man vocals.
Right, and that was so cool. Soulfly was there. Soulfly fucking killed it, man.
Dude, Soulfly.
There were so many fucking good bands there, man. And just Ozzy just ended it all at the end, fucking with Mama, I'm Coming Home. It was fucking over, dude. Cool. Shit was legit.
That is cool.
Fucking... oh, God, there were so many fucking awesome bands there, man. It was so great.
That's rad. I only went to one festival. It was Rockfest 2000, and it was very good, but kind of tragic at the same time because I got the tickets to see it because it was Primus and Fear Factory, mostly. And most people know I'm a big black metal guy and like death metal and like the more extreme and like I like super dark shit. I listen to darker shit than you do. I like the black metal, dude. I like the super foresty.
You do. You do listen to darker shit than I do. Yes, you do.
Yeah. Though I like the death metal you listen to also, and we'll get into that topic at some point, folks.
Oh, absolutely. We'll talk about we'll have a whole fucking glommet of fucking just about metal one day.
Yeah, because it's funny, me and Tim both listen to what you would dub extreme metal, but we listen to like different aspects of it.
Absolutely.
He listens to different death metal than I do, and I listen to mostly black metal that a lot of people don't really listen to. Not the real lo-fi stuff, but just stuff that's really good and maybe a lot of people aren't aware of. But anyways,
exactly. So we'll get into that topic another time.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I forgot where I was going with that.
It's all right. It's okay. I got more shit to talk about.
Yeah, I totally lost. I was like headed somewhere with that.
I know, and it was great, and I was feeling it, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I was gonna say of the bands you saw, I'm a black metal head, but you mentioned Soulfly. I was talking about. Okay, never mind. I was talking about Rockfest 2000, and yes. Primus and Fear Factory are supposed to be there. Little known fact: I really love Primus. I actually have more Primus albums than any other.
Oh wow.
Any other band, which is crazy. They're not my favorite band or anything.
I gotcha. There's nothing wrong with that though, man. People like that music. I'm not one of those guys that do though.
I got this tattoo right here, my Emperor tattoo. That's my favorite band. Emperor from Norway. But anyways,
yeah, I have this tattoo right here. Speaking of tattoos, I have this tattoo on my arm because Trivium is my favorite band.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, see, and there's another example. Like, I don't even listen to Trivium.
See?
That's crazy. I assume you like Shadows Fall then.
Absolutely.
Have you heard the pre-Shadows Fall band? Let me open up a folder here. Fuck. There is a pre-Shadows Fall Overcast. Have you ever heard Overcast?
Negative. No, I wasn't big into Shadows Fall though. I liked a couple of their albums. My friend was more into them than I was. I did own a couple of their albums and they were really good. But my wife's actually met them before and partied with them.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyways, I'm way off track here. Anyways, Primus and Fear Factory canceled. There, that's the lead up. I got tickets for this. Yeah,
fucking lame.
Awesome concert, and to this day, I've only seen Primus one time, and that was local too. And I've still never seen Fear Factory, and kind of don't even want to. They're not really my cup of tea anymore. Their old stuff is, but anyways, Soulfly, fucking love Soulfly. First album, a shit, dude. Love.
Dude, Soulfly's a shit.
Yeah, the rest of them are pretty good, but the first one, self-titled,
dude, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Even Fred Durst on that. Like, I was just like, wow, Fred Durst did something right. Okay, that's cool.
Fucking piece of shit. But anyway, so, but getting away from douchebags, I want to talk about Danzig.
Oh, shit. How are you getting away from douchebags?
Danzig's not that big of a douchebag. He's actually being cool right now. This is what I want to talk about. He is being super cool.
Okay, now I gotta hear this.
Yeah, he's actually being super cool right now because he just announced...
I love the video where he gets knocked the fuck out, dude.
Right. Right. But he's actually being chill right now. Like, he had just announced that he will start and continue playing shows with the Misfits.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about this.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that fucking sick?
That is sick. Not a Misfits fan, unfortunately. I mean, sorry.
Right.
I'm not a punk fan. I'm not a big.
Right. I'm just throwing this out there to the world that some people that the Misfits fans out there. I know there's a lot of fucking bullshit Misfits fan, but I was a Misfits fan when I've been a Misfits fan for a long time, and I don't really listen to punk rock that much anymore, except for like NoFX, The Bouncing Souls, Anti-Flag, but no, I thought that was really neat that he is starting to fucking like. He's not being a douchebag anymore. He's like, you know what? I'm going to play shows with Misfits again. So
no, that is cool, and I do recognize the importance and the
it's a huge deal.
Love that the Misfits have created and what they created was just it's huge. I mean, it's huge. That being said, not a punk fan, but that is cool as shit. That's a pretty cool topic actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just want to bring it up. Just your thoughts on it. Like that, I know that he's been a big douchebag for a long time, but
yeah, it's been a while. It'd be interesting it'd be interesting if he was still doing his solo stuff, but I don't think Danzig has been making Danzig.
He really hasn't much anymore. But I just want to see. I would like to see it live to see how the mesh is with Danzig and with Johnny. I don't know if that's gonna fly or like. I know that Johnny's on board with it, but I don't know. We'll find out. But I just looking at your thoughts.
I'd go to that. Yeah, I'd go to that just because of historical importance and
absolutely.
Being able to just see Danzig live. I mean, like I said, not really a Danzig fan, but he's still. It's like, I'm not a Henry Rollins fan either. But fuck, are you going to ignore the importance of Henry Rollins and what he did in the punk scene? Like, no, you're not.
No, not at all. I'm going to grab a beer real quick.
Oh, okay.
I'm going off camera. The Kids Who Knew Bop brand.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
Awesome, because I have a topic, and we're running out of time here, actually.
We're running out of time, and I still have a bunch of other topics.
I know. Fuck, I guess we're going to have to save some for next time, I guess.
I guess so, but let me throw this one out here real quick. I just want to get it over with.
Okay.
Just real quick, so Papa Roach came out with a new album, and who gives a fuck? Anyways. But anyways, continue on. So, what's your topic?
Yeah, go ahead. Pour your beer, dude, because I could say a couple words about Papa Roach.
That who gives a shit that they came out with a new album? Because fuck them, they're stupid.
Yeah, my couple words for that is, who was Papa Roach again? I don't remember. I thought they were like puddle of mud, like puddle of roaches. Papa.
Roach puddles. Roach
puddle. I don't fucking know. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nobody gives two fucks, man. Yeah, that. I'm glad you brought that up just to bring up some shitty music. So,
get the fuck out of here. Anyways.
I hate that song. I hate that song almost as much as "Hey Now, You're an All-Star." Oh my god. Fucking shoot me in the face. That's how much I want to be an all-star. Shoot me in the face, send me to the sun, send me in a rocket to the sun so I can be an all-star in outer space, dying with no breath, burning in a firing inferno at the end. Just fucking God. Kill me now. Yeah.
Wow. All right. God. Give me your topic, sir. Give me your topic, young man.
Rant over. I am going to say, I'm holding a lighter for no reason at all, but, got to fidget with something. Maybe I need a fidget spinner.
My kid's got like 3, dog. I'll send you one.
I got to stretch. So, okay, so I got a topic for you.
All right.
Fuck. And we are getting at 55 minutes. Jesus
I know.
Christ. I could talk to you all day, sir.
Aww. I still got plenty of topics to go, man. This is going past the hour mark. I don't care.
I've got a great idea. And people can even hear my idea and how this is going to work. What we should do is just keep talking, and we'll separate it. We'll end one, and then we'll just keep talking, and we'll start another podcast for next week.
Okay.
Of course, I'll be wearing the same shirt, and I'll be just as drunk with the same beer in the background, but whatever.
Who cares? This is fun. Let's go.
Let's
do this.
Okay, here's my topic. A shout out to my buddy Kevin in Southern Oregon.
Yay, Kevin! Hell yeah, Kevin! I like that guy.
Yeah, Kevin's a fucking bad. Oh, and he likes you too. He's told me that he's talked to you a few times, and he loves your channel.
We've literally been talking online, man. He's cool as shit.
Kevin's good people. Well, Kevin knows I have been going through a hard time, and he decided to cheer me up by driving 3 hours north. Driving 3 hours north from Southern Oregon and visiting me while my girlfriend was
That was your friend that came up to hang out with you?
Yeah, man.
Ah, man, you should have told me that Kevin was coming.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. Yeah, I know. I wanted him to kind of do the podcast with me, but he's kind of camera shy at the same time, so...
no worries, brother. No worries at all. No, I'm glad
Which makes no sense. Anyways. I mean, he's a good-looking motherfucker with an epic beard now, and he should be totally proud to be on camera. So, hails to you, Kevin, for having maybe even a more epic beard than I do. Not as long, but just, fucking all trimmed and nice and neat and shit, fucker. God, I can't do that. So anyways, my
I can't even
scraggly
fucking
ass
grow a beard. I can't grow a beard at all, so fuck the both of you. You both can suck it. I can't grow a beard if I fucking tried. I can't grow a beard because I'm in the fucking Navy, but I mean, if I wasn't, I couldn't grow a fucking... I could grow a fucking stupid hipster neck beard if I wanted to.
You could probably grow a date rape mustache, too.
Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross. It's like 14 different colors.
I'm picturing you with a mustache right now, and it is just...
It's about 14 different colors, man. Don't even understand it.
Good. Okay, so anyways, all right, so my topic.
All right. Yes, your topic.
Way off base. I'm watching the time. That took like 2 minutes to get my topic out. Here it goes. Kevin came up, and he came up with the intention of visiting, drinking beers, playing some video games, but mostly, we were going to go to Retro Game Trader in Beaverton, Oregon, which Beaverton, Oregon is like literally miles from Portland, Oregon. Which is, you know, the border of Washington.
Beaverton. So you said Beaverton, correct?
Yes. There's a ton of beavers.
All right, Beaverton.
There's a ton of beaver. If you like beaver,
I mean,
that's the place.
That's what you want to be. That's fine.
It is the state animal, and sometimes it can be an animal. It can be a handful. So, anyways, Beaverton. I'm thinking of a specific Trump quote right now, but I'm not going to say it. But yeah.
Let's leave politics out of the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Beaverton can be a handful, is what I'm going to say. So.
We'll leave it at that. Come on.
Yes. So, go to this game store with no expectations at all.
Yes. Zero expectations.
Kevin has been talking this up for a long time. Since he first went, one of the times he went to PRGE, he went up there with his buddy, and he was blown away. I mean, to say the least, he was completely blown away. And he's been telling me about it ever since. It's called Retro Game Trader, and I had zero expectations. But he was insistent on bringing as much trade fodder as I possibly could.
Okay.
And he was like, no, trust me, think about trading things that you normally might not trade.
Oh, wow.
But if you found something crazy, you would trade for because you are going to find something crazy. And I'm like, okay, so I load up a box. I mean, it's one of these boxes. It's light enough. It's one of these boxes full of games. There was like 20 NES games that were, you know, cheapos, and there was like a couple Super Nintendo, a couple Genesis. Take the trip up there. We eat some Popeye's chicken. Popeye's nice. For life. Popeye's for life, fool.
It's finger looking good, and it's crazy Louisiana fast.
Yeah. So, anyways, we finally get there. We're like anxious as shit. It's so funny. We're two metalheads. We don't look like nerds. We're fucking anxious as shit. We're just like, get us to the fucking games. Finally get there. We're grumpy as fuck because we just want video games. We're such nerds. We've both got boxes of shit. So I take one step inside this store, and no joke, I just stopped in my tracks. I mean, first of all, they consider themselves a video game store and museum. Museum in quotes, because they show off the really nice games. Even though they are for sale, they show off the really nice games. Now, keep in mind, this store is not, you're not going to find deals. Actually, you know what? There were a couple deals. I'm not going to lie. There were a couple deals. But you're generally looking at eBay prices, even above sometimes.
Oh, God.
Which sucks. But,
ew.
But you can trade in just about anything you want there, minus like really cheap cheapos. Kevin walked away with a box of cheapos that they wouldn't take. He was pissed. It was funny. But we both ended up with like $250 trade credit, and
oh God,
you know, for stuff that I didn't really pay a lot for. And I admittedly I need to get Ocarina of Time back on N64 and Mario 64 back.
Yep, we talked about that. But
I took those. Yeah, exactly. I took those just in case because I'm not an N64 guy, and I did put them to use. And wow, I got a holy grail, and I'm not going to talk about that here.
No, don't spoil it for the fucking people.
Exactly. That's not
don't
this
spoil
pickup
it.
episode.
I I'd already fucking tried to get him out of him, and you guys will be very happy. I promise.
Yeah. He's impatient. He had to know, so I showed him what I got. But not this pickup episode, but the next pick. Well, don't get me wrong either. The next pickup episode actually has some really goddamn good games. Really good
shit.
games.
Yeah.
Including a couple good Sega Master System games. And when I say good,
sick.
I mean excellent. Okay, fucking, what was I talking about? The game I got, I will show 2 pickups from now. Pick up after next. And anyways, this store is incredible. It's just, it's so clean. It's so neat. Everything is behind glass. Everything is organized. They had TurboGrafx. They had fucking Vectrex, like a ton of Vectrex games, boxed Vectrex games, like at least 2 Vectrex on sale. They had Watara Supervision games. They had boxed Saturn games. I mean, on top of all these cases, there's spinning racks full of rare Game Boy games. They had, I was talking to a friend and she was saying, I need Lufia 2. And she called up and they had 3 copies of Lufia 2. And there was 3 copies of Mario RPG. And there's...
Oh, God.
There was a complete... Check out this story. There was a complete in-box Musha there that
dude.
There was crazier shit than that too, but this one was great because somebody was on their way to donate some Genesis games when they saw their sign. They have like a sign at the very end of a suicide lane in Salem, Oregon, or I mean in Beaverton, Oregon, and it's like right at the end of a suicide lane where it's not in the way or anything like that, but it says
Beaverton.
In Beaverton, we buy retro video games. This guy saw the sign. He was on his way to Goodwill with a bunch of shit, and he had some video games with him. And he brought in the box, and in that box was a Musha, goes the story, complete in box. And the guy said, "I will give you $400 for that right now." Dude walked out the door with...
Oh, God.
Dude walked out the door with more than $400. And that's the other thing with the high prices, is they also give you really high credit.
That's good.
So it kind of equals out. So, anyways...
Wow.
This store is amazing. There's a Snatcher there. There's a fucking...
Hell yeah.
There's an Aero Fighters there. There's just a wall of Nintendo and any SNES. And when I say a wall, I mean a wall. Like, a wall. Like, and then I thought the store, like, ends, like, after the registers. And no, behind the registers, it's, like, double the space. Like, well, not double the space, but the same amount of space behind the store as there was in front. And that's all the disc games, like PlayStation and, PlayStation 2.
That sounds
They had
awesome.
multiple copies of Tales of Destiny 1 and 2. There was multiple Suikoden 2s. I mean, there's... I need
to get one back so bad.
Yeah? Which one?
Yeah, just one. I need to get Tales 1 back.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I need to get either of them. Jesus. But so, I mean, this shows you the scale of the store. Disappeared.
Yeah.
Did you trade it?
No, I did. I got some monies for it. But
I see.
But I've still got Tales of Destiny 2. That's never going away.
That's good. That's the harder one to find. But yeah, they have like 3 copies of that. Like 3 copies of Tales of Destiny 2. Like, what the fuck? Like, the store was just...
No, I'm working on getting those. I'm working on getting those PS1s back.
Oh, right on. But yeah, there was like 2 copies. Well, what Kevin was after the most, but he didn't get enough for. There was 2 copies of Bonk's Adventure on NES, and it's just like Jesus Christ. Like it. I mean, there was just almost anything you could find.
Wow, I need to get that one back too.
Yeah, I was looking for Syndicate on SNES. SNES Syndicate. That's one of my top wanted games right now. I have it on Genesis. No, I wanted it on SNES, and they did not have that. And he was like, "We don't have that? Holy shit!" So, what?
Wow, man, that place sounds fucking amazing.
It is. It's just nuts. And when they don't have a game, they're actively searching for that game and offering higher trade credit for those specific games.
This place sounds legit, dude. This place sounds fucking legit.
It is crazy. And a lot of people shy away from it because of the high prices, but at the same time, where are you going to trade in a bunch of fucking commons to get...
something great?
A holy grail. I got a $200 game.
Oh my god.
Or plus, depending on what time of year. Right now it's about $200, but, I've seen it at $250. In December, mark my words, this game, when you see my pickup, this game will be a $250 game, if not more, during December. But right now it's at about $200, and it's insane. So that leads me to, what's the best game store you've ever gone to?
Best game store I've ever gone to?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. They
I
all
have to
kind
shut up for a second.
They all kind of fucking suck, bro.
Really?
Yeah, all my game stores fucking suck. I used to have a good one called Cool Stuff.
Okay.
It's actually the closest game store to me. Like, I could walk there if I wanted to.
Nice.
But I'm lazy and fat, so no. But they actually got bought out by the Monopoly fucking game store here. It's called Video Game Heaven. And
sounds like that's our GameStar.
Like, they're good. Like, they're good. They are good. They're good on their prices, and Cool Stuff was better on prices, but it's the same store now. They still kept it Cool Stuff, but it's Video Game Heaven. And at the time, there was only 2 other stores for Video Game Heaven. And now they have 4 stores now, because they have 3 Video Game Heavens, and then they have Cool Stuff.
Okay.
But the best part about all of these stores are, depending on the day, depending on the person, depending on the manager, I can go in there and get trading credit on point. And the prices are not bad. They're very fair with prices. I used to have a better manager at Cool Stuff, and he would hook me the fuck up every time. But he's long gone. It's over, so that doesn't even matter anymore. Justin, my co-partner on YouTube on Mega Retro Bros, he actually used to work for Cool Stuff.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that.
Yep, he worked there for a while, and it was a good time. But just Video Game Heaven and Cool Stuff are like our that's like the retro game stores here. There's one a little bit further out in Chesapeake, not Chesapeake, but in Portsmouth, Virginia, which is a little bit further. It's called Game Over. Game Store. Yep, Game Over.
That's such a bad fucking name for a game store. Like,
we're
gonna fail. We're just planning on failing.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not that best of a store. I've gone there a few times, but I don't really like to take the trip.
Totally.
Because it's not worth it.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like me. I have no good game stores around here either. Beaverton is, it's well, let's see. Salem's about an hour north of me, so Portland's about 2 hours north of me. And Beaverton's right fucking there, so I mean, it's basically Portland, so, it's depending on traffic. I mean, it could be less than 2 hours, but
I gotcha.
It could easily be 2 hours or more because Portland traffic's a little funky after Salem. So, but Beaverton, I mean, we do have in Salem, there's two Game Crazies, and those are okay. They're okay.
Right on. Yeah, we have another one that's called That Game Store. They try to be awesome, and they actually just moved locations, and they moved closer to me, and they just don't have a good selection, but their prices are fair. They're very fair.
See, our chain, our like local chain is GameStar.
Gotcha.
And, I've only been to the Medford GameStar, though I have dealt with the Portland GameStars people because they have booths at PRGE. Right. But in Medford, okay, so GameStar's just not managed well. First of all, there's like 4 fucking owners or some shit like that. Oh,
God.
Yeah, and so they all have a conflict of interest, and it's like, some of them aren't even gamers. There's a lady that works there. I think the lady that owns it, she doesn't even know literally anything about video games at all. She had to come down and manage the store for a couple days, and she just had zero knowledge of video games. And it's just like, why the fuck are you doing this? Like get the fuck out of here. Even if it's because of marriage, maybe she's married to one of the other owners. I don't know the story, but it's like, you have no business operating a lumber store when you don't know shit about wood, You don't have any business operating a shoe store if you've worn flip-flops, 99% of your life. Like, you just don't, you grew up in Taiwan, or, I'm sorry, not Taiwan, but like the Philippines or something like that. You like literally never worn a real pair of like running shoes. Like, you can't go just fucking selling running shoes. That's like,
no, you can't.
That's not how the world works. Like, You can't go selling beer if you fucking... You can't go selling beer if you're a freaking straight edge. So, you know, this lady,
Joel.
this lady's like trying to freaking sell me video games and stuff, and it's just a fucking train wreck.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, and so, anyways, they finally got good employees in the Medford store, and I have to give kudos to those people that work there. They're just amazing. Yes, we'll give them a hand. Hopefully, one of them is watching. But yes, good employees, awesome employees that make a shitty store. Somehow, you still want to go there.
Kind of worth it. Just anything.
Yeah. The prices are bad. The selections, like literally, Kevin was just telling me when he was up here. He's like, literally, you moved away almost a year ago, and some of the titles are just still fucking there. Like most of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just like, how do they survive? Well, I know how they survive part of the time is because they ship games from their north stores in the more busy parts down to Southern Oregon, and those get put on display, but those get bought up right away, and you end up with the same fucking overpriced stuff. And so it's like the people that work there do the best they can to make up for it with being awesome people, and yeah, but it's just...
Damn, man.
GameStar is a sad, sad enterprise, and kudos to Sid, the manager, and everybody that works there. But
well, Jesus, at least they're trying. At least they're trying.
Yeah, he's working in a difficult environment, and in Southern Oregon, there's not that many jobs. That's the trade-off. If you want to live in Oregon, you want the beauty of Oregon, and to have mountains and forests. And no joke, when I moved here, we found out there's a river 5 minutes away. We just go to the river because
I see your pictures on Facebook and stuff, and it looks fucking gorgeous out there, dude.
Yeah, totally.
It looks fucking gorgeous.
Oregon is amazing, but you have to deal with
I gotta come out there sometime, man. I gotta come out there sometime, man.
Yeah, you should.
I have to meet you one day.
Yeah, you should, dude. It's just that would be amazing. But it's we'd have to go to Retro Game Trader. You'd have to bring like $500 of trade credit. But anyways, yeah, dude. So
I know that this is going long, but I still got a bunch of topics, man. I feel like that we should talk about them.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's sign out. And we're just going to start recording our next podcast, all right? So,
okay.
Folks, be sure to check out the video, the first podcast on Tim's channel, Mega Retro Brothers. I will leave a link in the description below, of course.
Absolutely.
And be sure to check out the first episode. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and you are in for the contest. That's all I have for this episode. Tim, let's sign this one off.
All right, guys. So basically, just continue liking this podcast because we're having so much fun.
Yeah.
Subscribe to both the channels. Just keep being there for us because you guys are awesome. Thank you very much for watching everything. And I know that my channel appreciates it. I know that Nintenjoel's channel appreciates it. But just continue liking, continue subscribing. Please comment below. Talk to us about these comments. Let's talk about the band that Joel was talking about that sounds like Tool. Let's do everything. But that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for watching us, guys. This is Shogun Death signing out from Mega Retro Bros and also Nintenjoel's channel. But yeah, that's it, man. I got nothing else.
All right, dude.
I know Joel's got to say his normal thing. He needs to say his thing.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you very much. We appreciate you guys watching. There will just be, I guess, a part 2 to this podcast, and get in for that contest. We're gonna, throw out some good shit. Tim, Shogun Death, you kick ass. Good.
You rock, brother.
I can talk to you fucking for like 7 days straight without.
I know, right? So, exactly. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So, here's a cheers to you, brother.
Cheers, my man.
Up what's left of my fucking Alameda Yellow Wolf Imperial IPA.
Fuck yeah, brother.
So, thank you very much for watching. You guys kick ass. Keep rocking the retro games.
Out!
I knew that was coming.